Beekmantown Eagles. Welcome to Miss Woodward Reads. Today I'm reading Rain School, written and illustrated by James Rumford. Now this is a really cool book because it takes place in a different continent and a different country. It takes place on the continent of Africa in the country of Chad. Did you know that country existed? And what's cool about this book, in the back of it, it shows us the continent of Africa and shows us exactly where the country of Chad is. It's kind of towards the top of Africa in the middle. So today we are going to read Rain School, which takes place in the country of Chad. In the country of Chad, it is the first day of school. The dry dirt road is filling up with children. Big brothers and big sisters are leading the way. Will they give us a notebook, Thomas asks. Will they give us a pencil? Will I learn to read like you? Stop asking so many questions and keep up, say the big brothers and big sisters. Anybody have a big brother or big sister who sounds like that? They like to be the boss and the leader. Thomas arrives at the schoolyard, but there are no classrooms. There are no desks. It doesn't matter. There's a teacher. We will build our school, she says. This is the first lesson. Anybody here ever built a school? As a child, have you built a school? Thomas learns to make mud bricks and dry them in the sun. What do you think they'll do with the mud bricks? Build walls? Everybody is helping one another. They all have one goal, to build a school. It's coming together nicely. He learns to build mud walls and mud desks. He gathers grass and saplings with the other children and they make a roof. What are they making the roof out of? Small trees called saplings and grass. And the kids are up on the roof and they're up on the ladder and they're doing pretty adult work. Building a school, building a building, that's pretty adult. Inside it is cool. It smells of the earth. It smells of the fields ready for planting. Thomas helps bring in little wooden stools. Everyone sits down. This is the moment they have been waiting for. Why does the school smell like the earth? Well, it's made out of mud and saplings and straw, all things that come from the earth. The teacher brings in a blackboard. On it, she writes a letter. A, says the teacher. A, says Thomas with the other children. The teacher writes the letter with big strokes in the air. The students do the same over and over. Wonderful, says the teacher. Are they excited to learn? School is so exciting. All the new things we learn every day and every week and every month and every year. She hands out notebooks and pencils. Page 1, says the teacher. Thomas opens his notebook to the first page and holds his pencil ready and waiting. Now write the letter A. Beautiful, says the teacher as she looks at the students' work. Thomas's teacher is very nice. Every day, Thomas learns something new. Every day, the teacher cheers him and the other children on. Excellent job, she says. Perfect, my learning friends. What do they have there on the table? A map of the continent of Africa, and it looks like they're pointing at their own country, Chad. The 9 months of the school year fly by. The last day has come. The students' minds are fat with knowledge. Their notebooks are rumpled from learning. Thomas and the other children call out, "Thank you, teacher." She smiles and says, "Well done, my hardworking friends. See you next year." Thomas and the other children race home. Look how happy they are. Looks like they had a wonderful school year. The school is empty and just in time. The big rains have started. The drops come down hard and fast. Strong winds tear at the grass roof. The rain finds its way inside. The school's mud walls are soaked and start to slump. The mud desks, too. What is this storm doing to their school? They have very strong rainstorms in the country of Chad. It's starting to fall apart. Slowly, the school disappears until there's almost nothing left. It doesn't matter. The letters have been learned and the knowledge taken away by the children. Does school hold all of our intelligence and smarts? No, our brains do. Come September, school will start over. Thomas will be a big brother then, leading the children on their first day to school. They will all stand in front of their smiling teachers, ready to build their school again. Are the children upset that they have to build a school again? No, I think it's a really great learning experience about working together and being part of a big goal. And there's Thomas at the end pointing out his country of Chad. The end. Why was this book titled Rain School? Why do you think it was called Rain School? I think it was called Rain School because when the big rains came and the big storms, what happened to the school? It started to crumble and fall apart. But in the next school year, did they build it again? They did. They weren't upset. It was just part of life there. I hope you enjoyed this book, My Beekman Town Eagles, and I hope that you are having an awesome school year.